Hello and welcome to yet another PoE boss guide. This time we have OSHABI. OSHABI is a boss from Harvest Mechanic that you can obtain the entrance key, which is Sacred Blossom here, as you can see on the screen, from tier 4 unique bosses, unique plants. Those plants you can either find randomly when you do a Harvest Mechanic, and you can find them via Scarab that gives you an additional boss fight per harvest plant type, so you can have up to 3. Those have a chance to drop a Sacred Blossom, and then when you use the Sacred Blossom, which you cannot transform in any form like other invitations that you can, you will encounter the boss fight, boss arena, the OSHABI. So she will pop 6 portals to the Sacred Grove. Sacred Grove you do remember, however, this time the entire Sacred Grove is your arena, and the boss fight has a soft Enrage mechanic where over time, over the change of phases, she will fill the entirety of the harvest. If you have low DPS, she will fill the entirety of the harvest area with fire that's burning underground. This should probably never happen because you can clear this fight even with a 4-link, but the boss fight starts like this. You enter the Sacred Grove and you click the Heart of the Grove. So when you enter the fight, she pops up with her regular, like this is like orange color mechanic. Mechanics are color coded and I will guide you through them, of course. She has regular attacks. She has like thorns that she puts up in front and they deal damage, so she puts up thorns in front. Generally you want to stay behind the boss. She has regular basic attacks and she has this disappearing thing. When she disappears, she will go towards the heart. You will see a vine that lights up, and then another vine will light away from the actual heart of the grove itself. So as you can see, it lights up. That means it's the direction of where she is heading. She is going to pop up at one point in the vine. She can change the phase here or not. Sometimes she doesn't, sometimes she does, but you will see the change in color when she touches the grove. So another one, regular thorn vines, thorn vine smack. So she just does thorn vines in this first part. Once she is damaged enough, she will start either changing the attack pattern, or once enough time passes, she changes the mechanic phase. As you've seen here, she was like orange and now she changes to blue. When you do a bit of damage or not, she will just go away again, pop through another area, and the blue ones are going to give like these monsters that come in, and you will later see other mechanics. So she is popping up monsters as she goes through the vine itself. Once she pops up, she again does the vines. This time she changed to purple mechanic, so we will cover the purple mechanic. You will have like grasping vines as well. She then went again. It's a very short fight, so it's very odd to explain it, but yes. Anyways, so she does the regular vines. She swapped the mechanic again. She didn't do her regular mechanic, which is sometimes that she doesn't. So she went again into the Heart of the Grove, moved away. Now, do not resist. In the green phase is a vine slam. So it's this plant here that you can see, and then that plant charges and then does a bonk. The bonk charges up and it repeats 2 larger pulsating shockwaves, applies poison on hit, as you can see here. So let's play that one again. So it hits, and then there's that. A mechanic that repeats throughout the entirety of the fight from time to time is when she says Why fight progress? She is then going to launch missiles from her hands, alternating hands. You just need to rotate around her, as you can see here. Left, right, left, whatever, and it just like goes. She swapped to a red phase now, and she is now going to do her B1 with the Lifeforce. This is the Enrage mechanic, soft Enrage mechanic that I mentioned. She's going to pop up vines around the player, and those vines must be broken if you want to escape. But in the middle of the area, you will start seeing fire that's going to pop, or on the sides. This one popped on the sides. You need to break up the root wall, and this fire is going to spread over. Usually it's around the same AoE as the root vines, like the whole area. But the more she repeats that, the less area of the entirety of the map you will have. That's why I call it a soft Enrage, even though you will kill the boss way before that. So that's one of her mechanic. You basically take fire damage on it, and it is, well, I call it red. It's an orange sacred phase. I will link the PoE wiki in the description as well. So then next one, she will constantly like swap out through phases, but every phase has, I will do a recap later, every phase has one unique mechanic to it. So that's again why fight progress. Now in blue phase, she says this: I am the grove. She is going to pop these blue plants which drop seeds that when you engage with them, when they reach you, they are going to explode. These can be blocked, but these deal a chunk of damage. Now when she does the next mechanic, in the purple one, your flesh will nourish the soil. She throws an orb similar to Eye of Winter. She throws an orb that shoots poisonous thorns, chaos thorns. Chaos thorns, as you can see here, and that can fly a bit far, and that's basically it for the purple one. Now, when it comes to everything else, she just repeats things over time, and that's it. So now, once you defeat the boss, she will drop Crystallized Lifeforce, as you will see here in just a jiffy. There we go. Sacred Crystallized Lifeforce, which you can then use in Horticrafting bench, Horticrafting station here, to do your specialized crafts. But now, to do a small recap of mechanics, she has 4 phases and regular abilities. Regular abilities are Projectile spell, Projectile Cascade, when she fires several projectiles in a row, that's why fight progress. Vines, she teleports, summons another vine that can slam or swipe, those are the other small vines. She summons monsters, that's regular. In orange form, she creates a cage of root walls, which you must destroy to escape, and then there is a patch of burning ground on it. So that one is a soft Enrage that will fill up the room over time as she repeats the mechanic. In purple, she has regular projectiles, but they apply hinder and hit, and Orb of Thorns when she shoots an orb that looks like Eye of Winter with like chaos firing from it. That's basically it. Just dodge it, move away, that's it. Blue projectiles, which deal cold and lightning damage, and they have a chance to shock and freeze. And Volatile or Orchard, which creates several blue, those on death ones, that chase the players and they explode. That's very simple. You can just move away and then dash, move on them and dash. Green, which has again converted to chaos and poisons on hit, and a Vine Hammer, the plant that hits on the player's previous location and then explodes twice. It's a very simple boss fight that will net you decent reward. Usually it's 1-to-1 in ratio of the invitation plus what you get from it, and she has some unique items that she drops, which you can all find on PoE Wiki. This video just covers the boss fight mechanics. But that is going to be it for this video. It's a very, very easy boss fight, as you've seen. You do not need that much DPS to do it, but you just need some base knowledge of the mechanics. So if you like the video, please do give it a like, sub if you don't mind. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next PoE video or stream. Have a good one.